Welcome to my channel. I'm back with a baby hat tutorial. I've used Herringbone Single Crochet and King Cole Super Chunky and an 8mm hook. I've only used 100 grams of this. You can make it any size you want. So let's start. Start with a slip knot and chain any number of chains. So I'm going to do 19. After the 19 chains, I'm going to start working into the second chain from hook. So this is the first one. I'm going to work into the second one and turn the chain. You'll find this small back loop. This is where I'm going to work. So I'm going to insert into that small back loop and work my first single crochet. And now I'm going to do single crochet, but I'm going to insert my hook into that front loop of the single crochet. So you can see this loop here on the left. So I'm going to insert my hook over there and then go into the next chain, the back loop, this one, and pull up a loop. So you're going to have 3 loops into the hook and yarn over, go through all 3. And now you can clearly see 1, 2 and 3 strand. I'm going to go into the third one, into the left one, insert the hook into that one, go into the next chain, insert the hook, pull up a loop, and you're going to have 3 loops into the hook, go through all 3. And I'm going to work this way now. So going into the side, this one, this strand, and into the next chain, and you're going to have 3 loops, go through all 3 and continue working. I'm into the last stitch now. And this round is complete. Now for the next round, chain 1, turn the work, keep your yarn loose, and now I'm not going to insert the hook into the stitch from the front. So usually we do like this, but this time I'm going to go from behind. So here I've got your chain, and behind like this I'm going to insert. So you can clearly see from behind, and then grab the yarn, pull up a loop. So I've got 2 loops into the hook, yarn over and go through both the loop. So this is the first single crochet, and now I'm going to work similar ways. So you have to pull your stitch like this, and you can see 2 strands, 1 and 2. So I'm going to insert my hook into that one, which is the furthest one, like this, and go into the next stitch from behind, insert, and pull up a loop. So you're going to have 3 loops, go through all 3, and this is the repeat. If you pull, you can see the strand. So this is the one I'm going to insert in like this, and go into the next and pull up a loop and go through all 3. So when you turn, you can clearly see the stitch, and this is how it looks. And now I'm going to continue working. So when you pull, you can see the 2 strands, go into the left one, and then from behind and go through all 3 loops. So I've completed the round number 2. Now chain 1, turn work, and this is how it looks. Now I'm going to repeat round number 1 and then again round number 2. So now it's really simple. Insert the hook into the first stitch and do a single crochet and do exactly what you did for the first round. So I'm going to insert the hook into the front loop, this one, the strand here, and then go into the next and grab the loop. So you've got 3 loops, go through all 3 and repeat. You've got 3 strands here, go into the left one. So it's just to repeat now. And for round number 4, I'm going to repeat the round number 2, chain 1, turn your work, and I'm going to work from behind. So inserting the hook like this and grab the yarn, single crochet, and now again when you pull the stitch you can see the strand you need to work in. So insert into that strand, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and you're gonna have 3 strands now, 3 loops, go through all 3. I've done total of 32 rounds, and if you want to add more rounds, just finish with an even number of rounds. And now I'm gonna move into joining. Before that I want to show the measurement. So now it measures 17 by little more than 6. So this is in inches. If you want to know in centimeter, is 16 by 43. And to join, I'm going to fold it so the wrong side out, and I'm going to now join. So turn the work. This is the starting point and this is where I've ended the work. So let's start. And now I'm going to insert the hook. This is the initial chains. Insert into the first one, go through both loops, you see, and now grab the loop, pull through, and now I'm going to work going through both loops into the next stitch. And on the other side, if you check, these are the 2 loops. So what I'm going to do is go into the back one. So you got this and this. I'm going to go into the second one, so that one, and slip stitch. Now into the next, go through both, and on the other end you need to go only 1 loop and slip stitch, go through both, go through the back one, and you have to continue until the end. I'm into the last 2 stitches and the last one. Now pull and check. So I'm going to turn it to see, and this is how it looks. So it's not that visible, you can see. So this is the one. So I'm again in the wrong side, and this is the last stitch. Now I'm going to chain 1 and leave a long tail and cut the yarn. So I'm going to leave this much, and you're going to pull, and here I've got a needle and I'm going to insert it and just tie, make a knot so it stays on. And now I'm going to close this side. So this is what I've ended the work, and now I'm going to insert this needle into the next loop, this small loop that you can see on top, this one, and then I'm going to go through in between the 2 rounds here, this space, and then again into the loop, and then again in between the space, and that's how I'm gonna now join. So I'm here in this point, so you can either go this direction or the other, it's up to you. Now I'm gonna insert into there, and then I'm gonna go like this. So you insert it, then pull, and then go from the other side like this. And now I'm gonna go into the next loop, and continue all the way around, just going back and forth. So here I'm back into the starting point, and you can see this is the other end. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull everything. So just pull like this and close. So pull until it's closed. And now to tie, I'm going to use the other end and tie it together. And do it few times, make a knot, and that's it. And what you can do, you can see there's little hole, so with the needle and that you still have in, you can just go back and forth and close that bit so it won't be visible. And on the other side it looks like this. Now you see it's really small, so you can just close it with this needle and yarn. Once you've finished waving the ends, you can add a pom-pom if you want. And that's my one. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.